Hey folks, I'm recording, not streaming this game. I'm Snuff. I'm playing in my 8th and maybe final week of the 2025 League of Dracula tournament. Um, I'm currently sitting in 16th place out of 20, which is really rough, but it is what it is. So I need to beat Geo um, to secure my spot here. This is my first of two games. I'm playing Drac this time and then Hunter's next. Yeah, it is possible for one of the people below me to pass me. Probably El Rittmeister, most likely, if this goes poorly. But if that happens, it's not the worst thing in the world. Honestly, new people doing well is good. Geo has adopted the Oktoberfest start. So, do I combat it with Ireland or with Spain? This isn't bad for Ireland. I'm gonna do the classic Saboteur Reckless combo. Constanta wouldn't be bad either. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do Ireland. reasonable guesses. Those are the other weak spots for the R to win start. Hoop-doo. Ooh, wax cylinders. Well, that's tricky. The thing is, Ireland's going to be telegraphed when I leave. But if I hide now as planned, it will be revealed. Oh, he's going to have to trade it away first. That'll take 2 turns. The hoax is nice. I wish I had drawn it 1 turn sooner, because it's going to get wiped. On the one hand, it's bad because he will probably find me now, but he would have found me in 2 turns anyway. He's going to have to expend a lot of energy if he wants to get to this vamp, even if he finds it right now. The fact that I saw it so early might also make him think that it's not worth trading off of her yet, because why would I hide if I knew he had it? Still no trade of the wax cylinders, so which again is not that surprising given how early it is, but makes me feel better about hiding there. When I leave Irish Sea, I might wolf form to Swansea, just to be slightly tricky. Because I'll almost certainly get it back, and I'll feed. Housing and Seward. That's good. Good stuff off of housing. Irish Sea. First land move. Feed. Move. Okay. Nice newspaper. Somewhat unfortunate timing. because it'll make my that's a wolf to Swansea. He could, with exactly the right setup, he could get this. If Helsing had a stake, excellent weather, dogs are forewarned. I think it's pretty unlikely though. He'd need a lot to go his way to make that possible. Interesting. If he has CG, Even not a full one, he can make me clear this entire slate, including the rumor token. I can only assume by the fact that he didn't use it that he does not have it. Might have been rather just jump on Godalming or Helsing there just to be safe. Well, I'm just going to accept that I might lose really quickly if he did draw exactly what he needed. Just going to hope all the heavenly hosts are at the bottom. Getting this little trap ready. All right, two more of them. Whew, I'm safe. Oh, I'm dumb. For some reason, I thought that was going to clear. Wow, I'm really not paying proper attention, am I? Well, I think that affects my calculus a little bit, since I'm not going to have that wolf form. I think if I can, I want to hide here, probably with bats. then Irish Sea, North Atlantic, Vampire. Okay. Unfortunate, but is what it is. Hide. And this creates some worries about an early RV. I should just leave now. Irish, North Atlantic, South Atlantic, or North Sea. I move 3 and then I feed, or I wolf. Yeah, here's the deal. Um, if he does not have renewed vigor, I should stay. If he does have renewed vigor, I need to leave. I guess I could also just play a fog. The items. All the HHs are out, or are in their hands. I think I'm going to play a fog. He's thinking. Maybe he has it. Nope. In that case, I should have played the bat. Bummer. It's a pretty good time to draw Harker for the search. I mean, surely he assumed I was hiding there, but if I was in Manchester, that'd be better for him. Maybe it would affect his calculus a little bit. Now, where to go from here? Interesting. He's trying to decide how many of them to keep up there. He's got some time, though, because I'm going to have to take at least one, probably two C moves. Maybe I should have rumored the thing under the fog. He might see this and decide to fight this vamp with 200s, which I think might be marginally better for me. Thinking that, like, maybe I have another one under the hide. Although if I did, why not rumor it? Two stakes out there. They have all the knives, they have all the heavenly hosts, they have two stakes, they have all the horses. No crucifix. There's probably a rifle around there. Pretty standard. Oh, he didn't stake it. That's good. That means presumably someone else will come and do something during the day. It'll take up a little more time. That's a little joke since Sleepy Mouse from Red Bog is the alter ego of Captain Gyra, who's a longtime member of our community and does some streaming. Hasn't played in a tournament in a very long time, but he's commentated quite a bit, and is just generally fun, likable dude. All right, I'm moving. I have to see where the chips fall. I might want to just wolf now, but it kind of depends on what these hunters do. If none of them leave Britannia, I think I should probably just wolf now. I'll use the wolf form sooner, get it back sooner. No one's around. They're busy dealing with the trail. That'd be better. If they do start moving, maybe I take one more C move. With the thought that I don't want them to be able to know which way I went. Okay, I assume he'll just escape now. We'll see. Yeah, this looks like he's gonna stake it. If somehow he's gonna send Mina over to double team it, that would be better for me. Nice punch. Is he mesmerized now? Yeah, he is. Whoa! So Helsing has a knife. Play the strength, I guess. Rifle. I wonder if he has holy bullets. Surely he has a stake, right? I guess it doesn't really hurt him to try to fight me, because he's not going to die. He's not going to be moving anytime soon. If somehow he goes in for a 2v1 fight at night, man oh man. Okay, that's about what I expected. Ooh, Sewer didn't search it. Interesting. He does have a stake. Um, um, it's all decent for where I'm at. I think I want to get rid of the mob. Yep, no surprise there. That's good timing for that. I think he has RV. He's been pausing a lot in these dawn actions. Will he jump on me now? Will he scan? Will he send one to Spain and one stay? Let's find out. Supplying. Interesting. That's a win for me. There's really no reason I'll do that. Because if I faked wolfed here, then I moved here, I'd have to feed, then hide. I expect a scan here. Not sure what he's thinking about. If he goes for the scan and sees I'm not in Gallia, it might be worth my while to then move to Marseille. Probably under fog. If he doesn't scan, I don't know. I have to assume he'll scan. Okay, now will he bother? Actually, not fog. I want to do a bat. third one ticket. Oh man, is he still missing a white one? That could be huge. And also means that maybe I should have, maybe Spain would be more advantageous. He is really thinking about that renewed vigor. But I'm sure he's telling himself, like, well, I only have two hunters, and for all I know, he could be too far from me, and I get it. Every turn he's not finding my trail is a win for me. The fact that he still has two hunters in Britannia is big. Oh, yes. Oh, that's great. That is wonderful. What does Mina do? Ooh, the Thoroughbred of Sin strikes again. He's gonna find me now, though. Yep. Yeah, I want this used against Mina. I bet he shows me his stuff. Nope, I get a knife. That's big. Now Mina is a lot less threatening. He's not getting that knife back. Whew, I'm much safer. Hmm. Zurich would be nice for another bat onto that vamp, but I don't. Stumble on. Let's see if he searches that. So useful. Rumors don't get more useful than that. He'll probably trade with her, give her a knife. Ooh, it's a 4-1 on a bat. Ooh, that's a win for me. I mean, it's bad insofar as, you know, she's not getting batted onto a vamp, but that makes my fog plays a little safer. He's probably not going to use it, and he's going to use the RV next turn. I got to be aware of that. There's 1 for 1 gone. I'd really, really like this fog I'm under to trigger so I can feed under it. Kills more time, gets me some health back, lets me stay at sea longer. I can just milk a little more clock. This sea becomes my friend. That's a win for me. Anytime he's not landing on me is a win, I think. Oh, he has a stake, so that vamp is toast. So I'm not going to win that way. Two fangs would be good, though. Probably won't get it. Um, what's the hide gonna be? Wolves, spy, probably spy. Um, let's hold on this. Wow, I was sure he was gonna play it now, and that I was gonna have to do a guessing game on the fog. But since he's not playing it now, the most I could have on me is two hunters. And I know Mina doesn't have forewarned, or if she did, she had double forewarned. Oof. Wow. I was sure he was gonna jump on me there. Nice. Point for me. I assume he will try to kill it with his stake. There's a chance he might try to kill it and save his stake. Uh, let's try the other fang. If it dies without a stake, whatever, so be it. Nice. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Because now I only need to land and then take one more land move. She's not going to jump on Venice, but man, if she did, wouldn't that be insanely good? Venice, Venice, Venice. Now the question becomes, do I stay and risk the guessing game? 1 and 3? Or do I leave now? If I don't feed, 9 health, 8 health, 6, 5, 4, 3. Do it. Go with my original plan. Okay, well this means we'll see. Perfect. Those horses are really working in my favor. Hypnosis. He's telling me he has hypnosis. That's interesting. It's probably better for me if he doesn't search it, to be honest. Oh, you know what? Okay. Excuse me. Good draws for me, in that they were not useful to him. Decent chance for hypnosis here. I think I'm going to wolf to Salonica and put a vamp down. Make them have to deal with it. So with renewed vigor, he'll be able to get 2 onto me if he guesses it correctly. Trade, okay. Makes sense. This could actually be quite helpful. I want the bulkier vampire. I don't think this rumor token is going to matter. So what I'm going to want to do here, leave this turn. I'm in Ionian. Next turn, Venice falls off. I'm in Turanian. I trigger the fogs on Genoa, making it difficult to get to CAG from there. And then there's a bats on Marseille, making it difficult to get to CAG from there. So if he doesn't kill me this turn, I think I'm going to be in a pretty good spot. He obviously could just jump on Venice, which would hurt that plan. And I guess would make it more appealing to stay where I am. That's good. The fact that he's not moving right now is good. I'm trying to wait out the clock. What a surprise. Huh. He's going to look at what it is, and he might choose not to trigger it as a result. I think he's going to assume he doesn't need to trigger it, but he does. Since I have a bats in Marseille, I think I need to put down a reckless. Benefit from the points and maybe, who knows. So if there's no Rufus, Turanian, Med, South Atlantic, North Atlantic, next one. I could wait out the clock and force him to fight the vamp if I wanted. I think if this CAG strat works, I won't need to do that, but there is a possibility. What'll my health be like? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. 7, 5, 3, 1. I have to wolf here. If he gets Rufus now, I'd have to wolf at South Atlantic. Unfortunately for me, GOC is what's happening here. What if I go to Black Sea? 8 health. Land normally. I'm at 8 health, then I land normally. Then I get CG'd. And I'm forced to take 5 damage and go back to sea. But what if the trail clears and I'm forced to stay at sea? Then I'm at 8 health, or I'm at 5 damage. Yeah, if he plays it next turn before I land, if he plays it before I land, then I have to land immediately, and he can kill me that way. He'll have time. Or I could wait out the clock, as I'd proposed earlier. I'm going to try the Black Sea route. That's not good. Okay. Fingers crossed. Okay. Man, my pulse is beating. If there's no money trail, I'm in a pretty good spot, I think. If there is, could get dicey. Oh no. I should have done the wait out the clock route. Okay, I think I threw that game away. This game away. Oh, and now even if he doesn't have CG, he's going to be able to potentially do enough damage to kill me. And I forgot that this is going to clear as a result. Oh, this was so dumb. I was playing so well. I was getting a lot of lucky breaks. Here it comes. Oh, he doesn't have CG. Okay, so this is not as bad as it could be. 50-50 guess whether Mina lands on me. Let's see if he lands on me. Oh, guess he will. I don't know why I thought he had the other one. So he's going to land on me for sure. He'll send a combat event to Mina. He's going to try to keep drawing for CG. And if he does any damage to me, CG would kill me. Wow, he could have gotten a 2v1 if I had gone to Constanta. Fortunately, I did not. Here comes the planned ambush and the whatevers. If he drew CG, he could kill me with Heroic Leap. Excuse me. Showing a knife. Knife, Heavenly Host, and something else. I guess I plot. Could have drawn something weird. Like garlic or something. That's fairly predictable. Guess I should have risked the Fang. Darn. Saw that one coming. Okay, not a crucifix. That's good. And now he is mesmerized. I don't think he has double knife, but he could have drawn garlic. Could have drawn rifle. I think the safest thing for me to do right now is plot. It was garlic! Haha. Oh, I hit a button on my thing. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's GG. Now that will make it a lot easier for me to survive and go to the playoffs. I'll probably just keep this recording running. Okay.
Welcome, Snuffleupagus. Congratulations on securing the fact that it'll at least come down to me and Burkholz. On at least securing that much. That if Albert Meister wants to get in, he'll have to defeat you in MB now, and defeat Roy the 11th twice. And now Roy the 11th is no longer a threat to you. So that is quite an excellent win, and quite a ballsy way to do so.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most interesting part of this game, in my opinion. I had set up that fog and was waiting at the clock, and I was
Yes, I.
risking for a long. You could see me waiting and risking the gamble that that would get jumped on and have to guess who had forewarned. I knew there's only one, so I was thinking about that, and I decided, okay, I've waited here long enough. I got my feet, and I've done all I can do. So I left, and as you all saw, once I went to sea, I was hoping that that fog would mature. I could put it on Genoa,
Yes.
right? And then I had a bat in Marseille, so whichever hunter tried to get me to get to CAG would be prevented from doing so, even if they had
In your,
excellent weather.
I assume you're referring to your Marseille lair.
My Marseille lair
Uh,
was a bat. Um,
yeah, because there was a bet there originally as well, so I wasn't completely certain
the lair
that you weren't
also had
referring
a
to
bat.
that.
After it was layered, I put another bat in there. So my plan
Okay.
was,
I
if Geo hadn't dealt with the fog in Venice, I was going to go to CAG, and if I was going to put the fog from the CAG, from the Venice fog mature in Genoa, preventing someone from going to CAG through Genoa while I was there, and then I was going to
well,
use the bat to prevent someone from using Marseille from
there's
getting to me.
actually a there actually would have been a slightly more secure plan than that. Uh, just put the fog on CAG. Fog tokens on CAG
Oh yeah,
if you're gonna go there.
even better.
Because
I
yes,
totally forgot about that. Yeah.
at first I was disappointed in it because hello Geo, welcome in.
Hey, Gio.
But to continue my train of thought that I was talking with Snuff about, but I was a bit disappointed when you didn't continue on to the
Hello?
Ionian.
Hello?
Hey Geo,
Hey,
uh,
hey.
if you don't mind, I'll finish the subject I was covering with Snuff. I was a bit disappointed when you didn't go on to the Ionian from the Adriatic. You know why? I
Why?
didn't because had you gone on Ionian, Tyrrhenian, Med, uh, or had the wolf form been it, or alternatively done wolf form to Naples, go into the Tyrrhenian so that you can go in either direction and then move another sea space. Either way, it lines up perfectly with you landing again or wolf forming ashore from the Med of all seas. which also could have happened at landed at CAG, uh, in on precisely Monday, your first Monday week 4 move. The timing was so you could have just gone Pirate Drac, uh, and that also would have been a fairly secure bet.
Yeah. So we were Gio. We just
But
went through
but what?
my. Let me just kind of go through my thinking on that. So Gio, we just went through my initial plan, which you totally saw through, of hoping to use that fog to protect a landing at CAG. When that didn't work, then I wolfed to Salonica and I put a vamp down. And my initial, I was debating what to do. A part of me was thinking about landing at CAG anyway, risking that, and then once I land at CAG, if I just do one more land or if I do hide, I win. I thought also about just staying Pirate Drac and forcing the hunters to deal with that new vamp that I put down. Um, but I at the last thing I considered, I thought I'd be sneaky and go to black, thinking that if I land, even if I take damage from CG, I could still land again and win. But
Yes, the
obviously, with
peril, however,
the peril,
the
however,
peril was
was the money
was
trail play, and I was thinking about that too. But I was like, well, if I get money trailed and I get blocked off, I could always
yeah
go back, and I might still survive if I have to go back the other way and land in Greece. But that would be very perilous, and I think I probably underrated that possibility, especially given how many cards were gone through. So
yeah he Drew supplied for over 50 cards supplied through over 50 cards of the event deck, so that was definitely more dangerous than it needed to be.
the better black
Uh,
plan would have been going with the force him to deal with the vamp in Salonica approach, I think.
yeah, or just go to CAG and because you and possibly if you had one lay down reckless, something like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I saw the excellent weather on Mina, so yeah, maybe. I don't know.
fair enough, fair point. That was a visible threat that you could see, and that influenced your thoughts.
Let me make
Uh,
one final point before I stop talking and ask Gio his thoughts. I will say in that final combat, I did kind of read it fairly correctly, other than like not gambling on fanging on the Heavenly Host, which I thought about. Other than that, I think I played it pretty well. And I was thinking, right, he just drew a third thing. He probably came in with Horse, Knife, Heavenly Host. He probably drew something random, not very good, like a
like the garlic,
garlic.
and
Uh,
and and,
but by the
and
time
the
he got to
Determinator
turn,
Snuff's mic is almost always quiet, no matter how much I
but
adjust it, and it makes other people too loud when I do that. Sorry for
but
that.
by the
The
time I got to
garlic,
week
the garlic.
five, I turned five. I realized that nothing he could do to me would deal three could deal 2 damage to me unless he had a second knife, which seemed impossible because the knives I assumed were already doled out and distributed. So if he had drawn like a gun or something, or a garlic, or I assumed he didn't have a crucifix because he probably would have played it the turn before. But um, I assumed that whatever he had drawn would not kill me in turn five if I had played the plot, and then I could save my strength that I did have for turn six and not have to gamble on,
Yeah, you also could have used that plung to draw Escape is Mist if you already didn't already have it, because a crucifix doesn't kill you if it blocks mist. It only just prevents it. I'm not sure if you knew
I
that.
uh I do not. What
It,
what does it give you points for? It gives you points if it does damage if it mesmerizes or fangs.
yes, when
Uh,
it comes to mist, when it comes to mist, it's a round where you can guarantee yourself that you're not taking damage, no matter what they do.
I forgot
I
that, but
so
that's all I have to say about the ending. I definitely would be interested in hearing what Gio has to say about the ending, about the game, about anything. And yeah, that's that.
So Gio, how about things from your side? Obviously, as you said in the chat, very rough ticket luck. Uh,
Yeah,
as same old AI as always.
the last one, bueno, the I almost I have very handicaps with the I normally in each in each games normally always the I was now the last one is near of the 3 week.
Yeah.
Is a handicap very strong because it's so no. and after the CG not received, the CG.
Yeah, that would have made you win if you had it.
With CG, I won the game because
Yeah.
Dracula was in 2 HP. True, right?
Yes.
Yes.
After
See,
the
with CG,
there is a fun.
bad.
Yeah, fun fact. Don't know if you noticed this. Had you CG'd him without fighting, that wouldn't have been quite enough. You would have been one short, as he would have bounced right back out and landed in whichever, and then if necessary misdirected Varna, and then landed right back in. At that point, you had to take that fight no matter what, even with CG's help. It wouldn't.
My mistake was discarded Spirit Telegraph for conserved other cards. With Spirit Telegraph, I'm cool to send Seaward to East because Van Helsing first play Money Trail, okay, and then Seaward. I could Seaward to East, and then could to be 2 versus 1 surely. But
Yeah, then
no.
he too could have been there.
Take for my the discard the last Spirit Telegraph, I think. Yes.
That
Well,
was
Well,
very well done. Your Seward move was really good. That's one
yeah,
thing I hadn't actually considered, right? I chose to go to Varna thinking that if you didn't have another RV, the one you were more likely to check was probably Constanta because it's a little further away, and you'd probably think that I thought that maybe you'd get a bad horse roll, right? So that I'd probably go to Constanta, but obviously by virtue of having ready charter carriage and sense of emergency on Seward, you were able to guarantee checking that space, and you were able to potentially have a 2v1 if I did go there, and you were
yeah,
guaranteed to have a 1v1 if I wasn't there. So having your events in that arrangement was really, really effective, and I
yeah,
didn't think about it. So
it will. I think that the deciding factor ultimately, for being the one from the spectator perspective, was the fact that Van Helsing was not putting any pressure. I mean, yes, he was. Apart from getting events, and that's not insubstantial, but simply the presence of a hunter who could have I mean, just that sort of movement, or and also I'm not sure if Gio, did you ever trade the knife that Van Helsing showed in the fight with an early new vamp off of him? Because for all I know, that was still on him all that time up there in Ireland. I
no, no, it's Ireland. I know Snuff.
yeah, I think that's
Because not had excellent weather. Okay, in these moments, in this moment, then not had time for to arrive there. Then
oh, so
uh,
you
Van Helsing
only
and neither, yeah, not a stake, no had a stake. Then no, I think not was important Van Helsing to go Ireland in these moments.
yeah. I mean, why didn't
And
you bring
and
Van Helsing
and
out off
and
Ireland?
as I say before, and the ones not
Yeah,
tend
you're yeah
to
you're
use fast course because not had
Yeah,
that one.
you already told us that in the type chat that you only had in the type that you got it like when it was just about week 3. Uh, so yeah, that is definitely one way that this favored Snuff immensely. You, but not well done, Snuff. Uh, you got yourself a much needed win.
Funny enough, it's my first Dracula win of this entire tournament. It's kind of funny
And
and
with
kind of sad.
Yeah, yeah. Congrats, Snuff. You deserve to play knockouts. I think you deserve.
well, well, to
Till now,
guarantee
I
to get
appreciate it very a lot. I appreciate
well,
you.
yeah. Well, to
Mm.
guarantee it, he'll have to beat you again, Gio, in game two, which, as we said, will happen like after say, considering the time we've had to chat, say like 10 to 15 minutes from now, because I think that's the biggest things of this game covered. Uh,
Yeah.
Uh,
so
you're saying
go ahead.
you said you want to start in 10 minutes. You want to wrap this up and then start 10 minutes from now or 15?
I I I I mean, whenever you two are ready, I'm not the player here, dude, guys.
Okay, well,
Ah,
let's
When we
just
start again, that's up to you. But
let me
I
just
said
say a
basically
final
I
thought then. Uh, Let me just say, Gio, thank you for the kind words. Always a pleasure to play with you. You and I are kind of besties. Gio and I kind of came into the community in the same class, so to speak, and that we both had the same first tournament, which for us was New Blood. So I feel like our
yeah.
destinies are intertwined in a way. So thanks for the kind words, and looking forward to our reverse matchup, and hopefully us both being in the knockouts. And with that,
well,
Gio, whatever amount of time you want to wait between this one, so we can grab a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever. Do you want to do 10 minutes? Do you want to do 15? Just let me know. Whatever you feel is good. 5?
Okay. Yeah. I'm ready. But if you need a few minutes, no problem. When you, as you, as you decided.
yeah. I mean, your your guys' choice entirely. I have a little intermission slide. Thanks Scott Sword. Credit to him on that I can shift onto for my stream, and then I can shift back in whatever whenever you guys are ready. Just keep me posted in case it turns out to be a longer wait. I
Okay. In that case,
That's
it
really
sounds like Gio's ready to go. So why don't we just take a very short break, like 5 minutes? We'll come back
all
on
right.
at
Okay.
15 minutes past the hour, whatever that hour happens to be in your local time.
Okay.
That would be in 2 minutes, so more like 20 minutes past the local time.
For me,
Uh,
no, dude, I think your clock's a little faster than me. It says 4:10 p.m. my time.
okay,
So,
whatever. So
but
about
whatever.
5 minutes. I'm chat. You heard it. 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. Heck, thank you for chatting, stuff and you. Excellent game. Uh,
Thank you.
Definitely one that people want to watch. I as that was uncertain to the end who would win. I
All right.
Excellent match. Wonderful old match for round 8.
Thanks for
Thank you.
streaming.
So,
Bye for now.
my pleasure.
Okay, I'm back. Time for game two. Whew. Whew. All right. All right, round two. I still don't feel secure in my position, so I really want to win this. Let's see how it goes. One white, one. That's very Geo. I feel less bad about trading with him now, which is good. He knows I have the newspaper now. Guess I'll leave it like that, huh? You may as well. Nice. It's two white ones down. That's three. Nice. So, if he is somewhere in the east, he probably won't come into scanning range for a while. Horses are both in the east. That's pretty good, I think. Um, how would this make sense? Hmm. It's pretty good distribution without much need for trades, which is nice. Shoot, that's a misclick. I meant to trade. Oh well. Oh, okay. No harm done. Don't think I need to do anything yet, so let's tick it. You trade. Okay, that's going to be mildly tricky. Junk. Ooh, okay. I'm going to have to start dealing with this bad distribution. Let's do that. See if I can get a 3 for him. Nope. That is the opposite of what I wanted. Okay, very well. So this is probably going to mature because I don't have a stake to deal with it. Junk. All right. Bucharest. Okay. Hmm. This feels like Salonika, Wolf to Varna, Hyde, Constanta, Bucharest. That's what this feels like. So I think I'm going to do his next turn, try to Wolf to his lair if I can. So this approach is going to require me to get 2 good horse rolls, which is nothing close to a guarantee, but we'll see. Got the first good horse roll. Oh, wait a second. He's going to beat me to it. What am I doing? Okay, well, so be it. At least I can block his next move if he does go to his lair. Oh, he doesn't have a weapon. That's a whole nother problem. Well, with the horse, he can take the stake over to the lair. Although the lair won't be rumored, so I guess that's something to think about. Godalming has nothing to kill it with. That's not helpful. Okay, only a new vamp. That might matter. Now you should trade off of Godalming. Now, will he go to seed now? Oh, he got his wolf form back. Okay. So maybe he's going to go to the Black Sea. Okay, well in that case you can jump on this. That is great because oh, that was the hide. Okay, well at least all that triggered already. So Drac is going to have some leeway here. Ooh, I save a health. Nice. Glad I didn't escape. It's a lot of damage on LG, but he can tank it. I don't know what I would really want him to grab. It might be helpful just to be in his way, use the escape route if I need it. Not there. So, he's probably going to go to the Black Sea coast. He's not going to be next to Sophia now. So if this is a bats, she'll get bat into the vamp and can use her escape route on the vamp. Oh, there's another escape route. Heroic leap. That could come in handy. He's not going to want to go to the sea for Rufus, but he'll probably have to. Nice. Improved horse eco. Oh shoot, I needed to do a trade there. My bad. Okay, he's here now. Which means he went around this way. Great. I think I just need to keep blocking his path. Right. You heal. Well, who gets the heroic leap? They all seem to have something. I guess Godalming. But he's going to supply. But I can take something off of him. Let's do that. Okay, so he is going inland. I think this is a good time for Speedy Telegraph. Have Seward move first. Okay, there he is. Okay. Okay. No fog. This might be a really quick win. Maybe. He can't escape until turn 3. Seward. They all have Heavenly Host, so this should be GG. I think it's guaranteed. So now a triple punch would do it, right? Yeah, I don't need to mess around with the heavenly hosts. I didn't really get a ton of stuff this game. I just was able to kind of effectively figure out where he was going and box him in. So now I'm definitely going to be in the playoffs, which is kind of cool. What does this say? All right, so that's exciting. Good GG, well played. Okay, so the damage was 6 influence, and that's it.
Hey, Snuff, congratulations. You've secured your spot. 100%.
Yeah, just barely, but did it. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, as I said at the beginning, I was hoping that you would lose the second round, so that it would come down to a mean and Burkle side that tiebreaker, and that would have been would have been real cool to
No
watch
problem at all.
develop as with all the games yet to come.
No problem at all. I will never judge someone for cheering for Geo. I do it myself plenty of times. So that's cool. Uh, yeah, so this was a quick one, obviously. Um,
Yeah, compared to the last one,
I
very fast one.
It's an interesting game. I Those are always fun for me. Where this is the kind of hunter game I really enjoy, where it's all about kind of controlling Dracula's movement and picking the time to strike. This was a really tough one too for me because I had the horses in the east and no stakes in the east, and no, I didn't even have a knife in the east. I had horses and guns in the east, and that was pretty much it. Maybe one heavenly host in the east as well. And then once I had two horses, I was like, shoot, I need to go and send one back to Seward. So, I mean,
Yeah, I saw that awkward situation. I assume that you sent Gul'daming to Salonika because you were hoping an aristocratic start.
no,
Uh,
that was another thing. My whole strategy this entire game was controlling Drax's movement. Initially, I miscalculated slightly. I was thinking that I could get to Salonika before he moved there, and prevent him from going back
uh,
to the lair, and I just miscounted it. But then I was like, that's still fine. Even if I can't get there, I would have probably done the move anyway, because by
yeah.
uh
Blocking Valona,
blocking Valona,
you deny him even the at least, at least you deny him the. I mean, it's still a
I'd make him
possibility to
either
just.
go to C, in which case I would have time to get Seward with the only stake over there, or he's gonna wolf and stay in the east, in which case I can continue to kind of follow his movements and I can put more pressure over there. So
Yeah, this is the type of hunter game that you and I, players like you and I know how to do. I mean, if you recall our friendly match from a few days ago, you tried doing that, and yet I did much the same thing, even though
yeah,
you fared better than Gio did here.
I was a
Uh,
little bit concerned initially about throwing Godalming onto that when he didn't have a stake, but I really did just once I knew Dracula wasn't on it, I wanted to see what was there to see if Seward could handle it even with just the one stake. Like what if it was a double vamp, So I just
I
want
mean, with 6 points already up the gun, I mean, it could easily have been the case that you would have had no choice but to do it that way. Because then, for all you know, he has to just lay down a reckless vampire, and then you get ambushed with it, and he wins.
yeah,
Uh,
I was really poorly positioned for that if it was double vamp because Godalming had two guns and a horse. So not very
yeah, I think
not good for
that dealing
vamping.
with even if it were a uh, double vamp, I think that it would have been best to send Seward with a stake.
And the funny
You
thing
could get
is, Seward didn't have a weapon. I only had one knife
okay,
at the time.
which you gave to Mina.
I had the one knife which I
Uh,
gave to Mina. Seward had a dog, a stake, and a heavenly host. Mina had a knife, gun, heavenly host. So obviously, I would have played that differently had I seen the double vamp. I would have given him Seward the knife, but I mean, it was a really tough start. So anyway, then
yeah,
Geo goes and
that's
stays east, and I'm thinking, okay,
yeah,
where could he have wolf formed to? Because I had the escape routes, I felt comfortable jumping on spaces where Drac could have been, just to keep tabs on him, right? And again, control his movement. So first I checked Belgrade, then I checked Bucharest, and obviously he was on Bucharest. And at that point, I obviously knew what his path had been, so I could kind of position
yeah,
myself to
which
get the fight I wanted, even though I didn't have many good event cards, except for the heroic leap. I mean, no, I didn't forget.
yeah,
I didn't have
which
any S
you
tier event. I didn't have renewed
yeah
vigor or
you
siege
said it
Dracula.
you said as much. But in any event, I at the very least in both cases he got some. In both cases, he got a consolation prize by limiting your IDS somewhat, as he got only 11 from the two games combined.
Yep, yep.
Uh, but nonetheless, thank you everyone for watching, and see you all next time. Thanks for coming to chat stuff, and again, congrats.
Thanks for streaming. Thanks for watching.
My
Talk to you
pleasure.
later. All right, bye for now.
Bye.